Queen Elizabeth II. Learn English through the inspiring life of Britain's longest reigning monarch. Queen Elizabeth II. The longest reigning monarch in British history, was a symbol of stability, dedication, and service. Her life spanned nearly a century of extraordinary change. From the end of the British Empire to the rise of modern global politics. Let's learn English while exploring the incredible journey of this remarkable queen. Chapter 1. Early Life and Childhood. Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor was born on April 21, 1926. In London, England. She was the first child of the Duke and Duchess of York, who later became King George VI, and Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth, known as Lilibet to her family, was never expected to become queen. Her uncle, Edward VIII, was next in line for the throne. However, when Edward abdicated in 1936, her father became king, and Elizabeth became the heir presumptive. Vocabulary word. Heir presumptive, the person expected to inherit the throne unless a more suitable heir is born. Example sentence. Elizabeth became the heir presumptive when her father became king. Elizabeth and her younger sister, Princess Margaret, grew up during a turbulent time in history. The outbreak of World War II in 1939 deeply affected her early years, and she experienced the challenges and sacrifices of war alongside her people. Chapter 2. A young leader in wartime. During World War II, Elizabeth demonstrated her commitment to her country. At the age of 18, she joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service, ATS, where she trained as a mechanic and driver. This made her the first female member of the royal family to serve in the military. Her service symbolized solidarity with the British people during one of their darkest times. Fun fact: Elizabeth's love for driving and mechanics continued throughout her life, and she was often seen behind the wheel of her Land Rover at her estates. Vocabulary word. Solidarity, unity and support during difficult times. Example sentence. Elizabeth's military service showed her solidarity with her people during the war. Chapter 3. Becoming Queen. On November 20, 1947, Elizabeth married Philip Mountbatten, a former Prince of Greece and Denmark. The couple shared a strong partnership throughout their lives and had 4 children: Charles, Anne, Andrew, and Edward. Elizabeth's life changed forever on February 6, 1952. When her father, King George VI, passed away at just 25 years old, she became Queen Elizabeth II. Her coronation in 1953 was a moment of hope and renewal for a nation recovering from war. Vocabulary word: coronation, the ceremony of crowning a king or queen. Example sentence: Queen Elizabeth's coronation was a grand celebration of her reign. Chapter 4: Challenges and Achievements. Elizabeth's reign was marked by both triumphs and challenges. She witnessed the transformation of the British Empire into the Commonwealth, a voluntary association of 56 independent countries. Her role as head of the Commonwealth symbolized unity and cooperation among nations. Despite political and social changes, Elizabeth remained a constant figure of stability. She handled crises like the Falklands War in 1982 and personal family struggles with grace and dignity. Fun fact: Queen Elizabeth II met with 15 British prime ministers during her reign, from Winston Churchill to Liz Truss, showcasing her unparalleled experience and adaptability. Vocabulary practice: monarch, a king or queen who rules a country. Example sentence: Queen Elizabeth was Britain's longest-serving monarch. Adaptability, the ability to adjust to new situations. Example sentence: the Queen's adaptability helped her lead through changing times. Chapter 5: A Modern Monarch. Queen Elizabeth embraced modernization during her reign. In 1957, she became the first British monarch to televise her Christmas speech, reaching millions of viewers. Over the years, she adapted to the digital age, joining social media platforms, and even sending her first email in 1976. Her connection with the public was strengthened by events like her Diamond Jubilee in 2012, celebrating 60 years on the throne, and her Platinum Jubilee in 2022, marking 70 years of service. Chapter 6: Personal Traits and Legacy. Elizabeth was known for her strong sense of duty and unwavering commitment to her role. She worked tirelessly until the end of her life, attending public engagements and supporting charities. Her love for animals, particularly horses and corgis, endeared her to many. Her legacy extends beyond her leadership. Queen Elizabeth II was a unifying figure in a rapidly changing world, embodying the values of service, resilience, and grace. Chapter 7. Farewell to the Queen. On September 8, 2022, Queen Elizabeth II passed away peacefully at Balmoral Castle, surrounded by her family. Her death marked the end of an era, and millions around the world mourned her loss. Her eldest son, Charles, succeeded her as King Charles III. Vocabulary word: resilience, the ability to recover from challenges and continue moving forward. Example sentence: Queen Elizabeth's resilience inspired generations during her reign. Lessons from Queen Elizabeth II's life. Dedication. Her unwavering commitment to her duties teaches us the importance of responsibility, adaptability, embracing change, while staying true to core values is essential. Service. True leadership involves serving others with humility and grace. Key vocabulary for English learners. 1. Monarch. 2. Legacy. 3. Resilience. 4. Dedication. 5. Jubilee. 6. Coronation. 7. Adaptability. 8. Solidarity. 9. Service. 10. Grace. Practice questions for English learners. 1. Where was Queen Elizabeth II born? 2. How old was she when she became queen? 3. What role did Elizabeth play during World War II? 4. Name one significant achievement of her reign. 5. What personal traits made Queen Elizabeth II a beloved leader?